you very much, Dr. Agacharya. Définitivement l'historique, là aussi Mandriapana, dans les détails. Ça m'a donné l'occasion, enfin, nous prier sur Mandriapana ici, mais pas l'occasion, gain historique, quoique parfois, il paraît un petit peu lourd, mais seulement c'est une occasion unique. C'est vraiment unique. Jamais nous tendez, in so much details, you have described the history of Simadriyapana. So we are very thankful to you, very grateful to you for having come from so far to explain to us the history of Simadriyapana. So thank you again, Doctor. Aster, nous prenons une présentation. The second speaker will be Shriman Narasimha Rao, Executive Officer of Sri Varahalakshmi Narasimha Devasthanam, Simhachalam. Dipukuz un petit peu le temple.
Om Sri Simhachala Varahalakshmi Narasimhaya Namaha. Dear Vaishnava brothers and sisters of Mauritius, welcome to the second day worship of Lord Simadriyapana. మీరు ఏమనుకోకపోతే ఇంగ్లీష్లో తెలుగులో కూడా చెప్తుంటాను, కొంతమంది తెలుగు కూడా వచ్చు కాబట్టి. Let me first of all tell my sincere thanks from the heartfelt thanks to the Parameswari Anandanilayam Ashramam head and Guruji, Sri Satyakama Appaya Guruji, who invited us, and Sri Bangarudu, President Sri Venkateswara Bhakta Sangam of this territory, Umesh Ji, Krishna Ji of the office bearers of the Sangam, and also I will tell my heartfelt thanks to the Prime Minister of this territory, who extended his sincere and beloved greetings to the team who came from India, and the honorable ministers of this territory, Mr. Mukeshwar Chuni, Minister for Arts, Cultural Affairs of this territory, and Honorable Minister for Environmental Affairs, Mr. Anil Bachu, and Minister for Infrastructure of this territory, Mr. Devavera Sami, and the beloved Permanent Secretary of the government, who is available here, is very kind enough to touching us every day. We cannot forget his affection. I will tell a brief facts about my Devasthanam. మీకు అందరికీ తెలుసు, మా దేవస్థానం భారతదేశంలో ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ రాష్ట్రంలో రెండవ పెద్ద నగరమైనటువంటి విశాఖపట్నం సిటీలోనే ఉన్నది. పూర్వం అనుకునే వాళ్ళు 15 కిలోమీటర్లు అనుకుని ఇప్పుడు లేదు అది. ఎందుకంటే సింహాచలము విశాఖపట్నం సిటీ కలిసిపోయి ఉన్నవి, అంతా కలిసి గ్రేటర్ విశాఖ కార్పొరేషన్. ఈ దేవస్థానంలో ఉన్న స్వామి శ్రీ వరాహలక్ష్మి నరసింహస్వామి. The deity is called as Sri Varahalakshmi Narasimha Swami. ఇట్లాంటి టెంపుల్స్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో వరాహస్వామితో ఉన్నది ఒక్కటే ఉన్నది. Varaha Lakshmi Narasimha Swami temple is there at Singarayakonda mandala of Prakasam district, which is a small temple. Simhachalanadudu lagane Varaha Lakshmi Varaha అనే పేరు లేకుండా లక్ష్మీనరసింహస్వామి టెంపుల్స్ అహోబిలము ఖమ్మం జిల్లాలో కూడా ఉన్నది. అట్లాగనే హైదరాబాద్ దగ్గరలో కూడా యాదగిరిగుట్టలో కూడా ఉన్నవి. అయితే మన డైరెక్ట్గా చెప్పినట్లుగా మన ఈ సింహాచల టెంపుల్, ది సింహాచల టెంపుల్ ఈజ్ సెకండ్ టు ఓన్లీ తిరుపతి తిరుమల దేవస్థానం బాలాజీ టెంపుల్, బట్ నాట్ సెకండ్ టు ఎనీ టెంపుల్ ఆఫ్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్, which is a famous and ancient, and we can say it is prior to Venkateshwara Alayam it was established. In the temple, the main deity is Sri Simhachala Varaha Lakshmi Narasimha Swami, who is a mixed two incarnations of Lord Mahavishnu. For my Simhachala Varaha Lakshmi Narasimha Swami temple, there are other 7 temples are there. They are also under the control of the executive officer and also sister concerned to the main temple, which is Sivadrappanna temple, which we are calling here. Very famous name. That is, we can say it as a colloquial name. Simhachalam temple is having subordinate temples. Sitamma Swami, Sitarama Swami temple on the top hill. Shivalayam Kshetrapalakudu. Shivalayam is also there. The Lord Shiva is there. He is called as Kshetrapalaka of my temple. That is our temple. Third one is Anjaneya Swami temple, which is located in the middle of the way to the temple. The next one is Venkateshwara Swami temple, which is located on the downhill. Paiditalli Ammawaru temple. You can remember the Paiditalli of Vijayanagara city, but the two goddesses are not one and the same. That is the daughter of the Maharaja, sister of the Maharaja, and was sacrificed for the dynasty of the Vijayanagara Empire. But this Paiditalli is called as sister of the Sivadrappanna. Sivadrappanna used to come down to hill and take shelter and food at her. She is none other than the sister of the Appanna Swami. The goddess is Paiditalli Ammawaru, which is downhill of the temple. Bhairava Swami temple. Then Padalamma temple, which is also located on the top hill of the hill. The chief festivals of my temple are Nrsimha Kalyanam. In the Telugu New Year, it comes first. In the Vaisakha, Akshaya Tadiya. Most probably April and May month it will come. During the months of April and May. So this Nrsimha Kalyanam. Nrsimha Kalyanam is first. Actually, it came in the Chaitra Sutta Ekadashi in English month, March. Second one is Chandranotsav. It is very, very famous. All over the India, many states, many other than the Indian people also coming to Chandranotsav. I think some of the master people also, I think, came to Chandranotsav in 1 or 2 times. Very, very famous Utsavam, where we can see the Lord's Nijarupa Darshanam, which is open to the public or devotees on the day itself only. On all other days, we can see the Patirupa Darshanam. The entire Rupa, which we can see it as Swalinga Akara. This is a daily Nitya Darshan. The inner form deity is Nrsimha Swami, Varaha Nrsimha Swami. Up to the bondage, we can see the form of lion, Simharupa, and up to and from the onwards we can see the Varaha Rupa. Both incarnations are mixed in that Swarupa. As our directors are told, at the request of the sincere Bhakta Prahlada, the Vishnu Murti, the Mahavishnu Murti has given this type of Rupa to him, to she. The Prahlada asks us, Devadideva, Narayana, how you have given, not killed, how you have given moksha to my younger father. How you have, right now, just now, have given moksha to my father. I want to see both incarnations in one form. Kindly allow me and my people to see your form of godness in one. Then Lord Mahavishnu blessed the Bhakta and given this Varaha Nrsimha Swami Rupam. Then after some time Mata Lakshmi came to him when giving Rakshana to Prahlada during the problems faced by the Prahlada from his father. She came to the Simhachalagiri, as he is very much known the hill Simhachara and the sea near to him. Prior to the happening, she was born in that sea and was made as wife to the Lord Simon Narayana, and she is very much familiar to that hill and sea. Then she come and joined the Lord Narayana. Then it is called as Sri Varaha Lakshmi Nrsimha Swami, which we are calling now as Simhadrapanna in our colloquial language. Of course, so many names are there for Telugu people in Mauritius as Appanna, Appadwara, Simhachalam, etc. But in Andhra Pradesh, there is senior political dignitaries are there with their names. Appadwara MP, Simhachalam MLA, Appanna MLA, Appala Swami MP. So many names are there with that glorified name. I need not to mention the history again, as our director emphasized and explained very detailed to you all. About my temple, నేను కొంచెం మా ఈ మహా దేవాలయం గురించి చెప్తాను. మా ఈ దేవాలయానికి నెలకు 50 నుంచి 60 లక్షలు హుండీల ద్వారా వస్తాయి. 1 కోటి రూపాయల వరకు హుండీ కాకుండా వేరేగా వస్తాయి. My temple will get 50 to 60 lakhs rupees from hundis and 1 crore rupees other than the hundians. Total altogether it will be 1.5 crore per month. The total salaries of my staff, permanent staff 250 members and 150 members outsourcing will take nearly 90 lakhs, 87 to 90 lakhs of rupees as monthly salaries. In my temple, we are conducting free prasadams to the bhaktas every day. మా ఈ టెంపుల్లో భక్తులు ప్రతిదినం కూడా మేము ఉచితంగా శ్రీవారి ప్రసాదములను ఇస్తున్నాం. వైష్ణవ prasadam is being prepared in this temple only in entire India. No other temple is being prepared like this. Vaishnava prasadam means Sri Vaishnava Brahmins will prepare the prasadams, laddu prasadam and pulihora prasadams daily. Nowhere we can find this type of practice at any temple. మా ఈ దేవాలయంలో శ్రీ వైష్ణవ బ్రాహ్మణులచే లడ్డూ ప్రసాదము పులిహోర ప్రసాదము తయారు చేయబడుతుంది. రోజుకి 20,000 లడ్డూలు మేము పంపిణీ చేస్తుంటాం. అలాగే 20,000 పులిహోర ప్యాకెట్లు కూడా చేస్తుంటాం. మా ప్రసాదము 2 కూడా మంచి ఫేమస్గా ఉన్నాయి అందరూ అంటుంటారు. మరి నేను మాత్రం నమ్ముతున్నాను చాలా బాగుందని. ఈ ప్రసాదములు వైష్ణవం చేయబడతాయి, అదర్ టెంపుల్స్లో కాకుండా. మా ఈ దేవస్థానం నుంచి విజయనగరంలో పేద పిల్లలకు ఉచితంగా 2 పూట్ల భోజనం పెడుతుంటాం మేము. From the income of the temple, we are organizing our South Vijayanagaram city for the downtrodden people and backward people and other SC/ST people for 2 sessions meals to get their education freely. This is nothing but a support to them from our temple. It has been practicing since decades ago. In our Simhachalam temple, a special Gangadhara is there. The water is more sweeter than our purchasing water, you can say as mineral water. More than that of mineral water, we can taste the sweet. And it is very holiness. It has very much holiness. It is coming from a natural spring and the water is very much